Cool kids. What it is. Cool kids. Man. Oh, what a day, what a day. Can we get this music going? Let's just be some really quiet music. Cool kids. I'm going to talk to you. You may notice something right off. Freddy the Fat Finger Fairy is no longer in the premises. Yep. I've decided superstition is silly. I'm going to test the theory, and today, if silver doesn't drop like a stone, well, then Freddy the Fat Finger Fairy has nothing to do with anything. I set the fairy loose. Hate me. Blame me if it goes awry. Alright, I grabbed this. This was a very expensive hunk of silver. But it's a 1-year issue. Cool piece. Thought I'd grab it. It came with, well, it was supposed to come with something else, but it didn't because the seller couldn't possibly be bothered to wait to ship a few minutes. Literally a few minutes. Which was quite funny. Anyway, big stuff going on. I wanted to actually talk to you guys. Where do you guys see our equity markets going? Oh, the other thing. Yes. So I went to the storage place and I weighed that container. It weighs 184 pounds. Now, granted, that's only about a third of my total holdings, but, well, a third, okay, of the containers. I don't know. I didn't weigh them all. I'm sure it's the heaviest of the three. So, remember I did that video where I said you should have your own body weight in silver? Well, I weigh like $1.90, maybe $1.95, depending on, how many push-ups I did from week to week. Sit-ups, eating. Maybe I went to the buffet, 1 week, right? But you want to have your body weight in silver. First of all, stay lean. And second of all, be short. That'll help you. I'm not short. Not by a long shot. But I do stay in reasonably good shape for a man of my years. I'm damn near 50 years old. And yeah, I'm weighing $1.90, $1.95. So I can see my abdominal muscles. So that's good. And I don't have Dunlap disease. Or Dickey-Doo disease. Y'all know about those? Look them up. All right, anyway, enough of that. We're going to be putting up... I grabbed the container so we could put up this stuff. But I want to talk to you guys about the markets. I didn't forget. So what I want to talk to you guys about is pretty funny. It's pretty funny because the markets, oddly enough... All right. Germany. Do we have anything from Germany? Germany or France? I don't think we do, but we'll check. So our first binder I grabbed, that one's heavy too. Germany. Oh my God, it's going to fall out there. Germany and France. All right. So I'm going to look through the pile and talk to you guys while I look. Try to do two things at once here. Okay. So, Germany and France. That is neither. That is the Netherlands. But I want to start putting this stuff all in a pile so it kind of makes sense. Anyway, the market. So what's driving the Dow Jones right now? I think we all know the answer, don't we? The answer being AI. Well, I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, well, how does all this bode in the future? How's this all going to play out, basically? And I came up with a theory, and I did some research, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. So I was thinking to myself, what is AI really? What is it really? Like, yeah, it makes you more efficient. Some would say it's plagiarism of a sort. even if it is new content, because it's not created by a person or it's emulating other people. But we all kind of do that, so that's a moot argument. But what it does most of all is it makes things more efficient. And what does it make more efficient? Well, what it makes more efficient is office work, clerical work, right? Now, what is the problem? What's the danger of this? Well, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, automation, right, then you're correct. That's exactly where I went with it. AI is automation for clerical work. So what do we know about automation? Well, automation is wonderful for the bottom line of a company, right? If they're calculating their production costs, it most assuredly is helpful, right? However, there comes a point, like all things, diminished returns, right? All things have a point of diminished returns. And those diminished returns happen in this case when the number of jobs lost from the automation, right, reduce the size and scale of the economy to such an extent that demand for the product, in this case clerical work, is diminished to such a factor that it actually lowers the requirements of the product, or the amount needed, the demand, there's the word, of the product. Now, how is this relevant to us? Well, right now AI is supercharging the equity markets, right? Well, that is a double-edged sword, because eventually, as employers realize that they can get away with hiring fewer and fewer employees to do the same amount of work, as demand drops or diminishes, as other jobs are lost in other areas, right? Because you can count on companies to do one thing, and that is be greedy. And they will be greedy. They will start the layoffs, right? So the first second you see a bad jobs report, right, the companies are going to race to the bottom. They're going to race to lay off as many people as possible, especially if AI has made the work so efficient, right, that there's no need for some of the employees. There'll be redundancies, right? And then if times are good, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to act quickly. But the second times are rough, they're going to start laying off people. And I think we all know how that game ends. It becomes a chain reaction, a race to the bottom. Employers are removing employees at such an extreme rate that the number of jobs lost is astronomical. The economic downturn lowers demand for all things, products, and work, including clerical work, office work, the stuff that AI is good at. Art is not needed because no one's buying movies. Or if someone is, well, we may not lose it from the movies. But I guarantee there's going to be fewer board games. There's going to be a lot less of that stuff, guys, and it's just going to have a cascading effect throughout the whole economy. So the very thing that they assumed was going to be a boon ends up being, well, a painful, devastating, and destructive force in the markets. Now, that's just a theory. That's one way it could go. It could go a couple different ways, right? But if I am correct, we won't know when. The way to know is we'll watch the job markets or some other markers. That's the one I'm going with, is job markets. But there will be clues. And when the clues come, you will want to be out of the equities. And one thing that might protect you is precious metals. And I say might. Because we don't know what the money changers have planned for us. We don't know what the markets will bear. What we do know is that I have to put all this silver away. So I don't see anything from France or Germany. Therefore, this binder is not needed. So we'll go to the next one. And I may have to rethink my strategy here because I spend a lot of gas and time grabbing everything when I get a whole bunch of lots in. Plus I'm sitting on silver. Okay, Italy, we're gonna have a lot from Italy, so that'll be good. All right, this is Spain, Italy, Israel, Turkey, Egypt, Poland's in here. French Indochina, Russia, and Hungary, as I recall, but not Austro-Hungary, which is its own thing. All right, so we need a new page here. Or did I put a bunch of Italian coins already in? I did. So we will grab this, for example, has to go to its proper place. All these have to go to their proper place. And I will fill those slots. No worries, guys. No worries. Okay. And then we got some more Japanese stuff, like quite a bit more. Four more slots. So Syria can go. And I will put one Japanese coin here, I suppose. All right, let's do that. Japan. All right, Japan. Syria's got to go. Seriously? All right. And we now have 6 of these. You guys really liked these in that last video. We now have 6 of them. So it makes us the coolest kids ever. All right. Ooh, why is Finland here and we're getting rid of Japanese coins? Nope. Not a chance. No way. Japanese coins are too cool. Not that the Finnish coins aren't cool, but we're not doing that. Nope. There we go. Boom. Now we got 5 of our 6 yen together. The other one's in silver coins around the world. Because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? All right, Israel. If you guys have an old ancient shekel, count me in. Now, Syria could go here. Or it could go to its own kind of thing. Let's see here. Syria. I'm serious about Syria. Syria's going right here. Okay, here we go. Finland, get out of here. There it is. That's it. That's our clear path. Clear path to victory. Boom. All right. Where do we have Syria in the silver coins around the world? I have to check that. All right. Now, the moment of truth. I'll grab a page and we're going to make Italy great again. Now, I could be wrong. Look, guys. I've been wrong before about the markets, but I do know that AI is the driving force behind the latest surge. And I think that's mighty peculiar. It's kind of like, but then again, Bitcoin always astounds me, doesn't it? Does it astound you guys? Bitcoin, like, I've been saying for years, justifying to myself, no Bitcoin, this is the tulip market, right? I wouldn't say I've been hating on it because, I really don't know enough about it to really... I know that, okay, here's my thing with it. Just because something is scarce does not mean it's valuable, right? So a lot of people who are proponents of Bitcoin, they'll say things to me like, well, but Josh, Bitcoin, you see, is regulated, right? So therefore it can never really become oversaturated and inflated because there's a limited number. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you know what else is limited? The number of ounces of silver in the world and gold. Like the limit is how many of these atoms exist. So why on earth do we need a digital version of that when we have the real thing? To which they reply, those markets are manipulated and controlled by entities that have ulterior motives. To which I reply, okay, what is to stop those same forces from manipulating Bitcoin prices? And then I get a lot of crickets. And then I ask them about EMP. They don't like EMP. You don't talk about EMP. Don't talk about EMP with those guys. They get mad. Seriously, I'm not no cap, as the young cats say. You cannot talk to a Bitcoin fan about EMP or database confiscations. They do not want to hear that stuff. As far as they're concerned, blockchain technology is infallible, could not possibly go wrong. And my thing is if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So I gotta stick to my principles. We do have one extra layer that's going to go in some other section because I'm out of space, and I'll come through. Maybe we'll do a video on it where I reorganize everything and we actually do this right. But for now, we're in a bit of a time crunch. My God, this coin is so ugly, but so beautiful. All right, anyway, we're going through a bit of a time crunch, so we are going to go ahead and just go like this, boop, and wonder to ourselves why there's Spanish coins and Roman coins, old denariuses, very cool. Hanging out with modern and fascist Italian coins. It just doesn't make any sense, and that's not even to get into the fake piastres hanging out with the real ones, which they're all 90% silver. They all weigh the same, so I'm cool with it. But I put fake on there so people know if they're looking at them, well, those two are fake. But they're not fakes like... Somebody in the comments was like, well, how do you know they're 90%? They were checked by one of those damn machines y'all use. The guy who sold them to me, I had the one of them damn machines, Sigma testers or whatever. And so the coin was created not to fake. And that leads me to believe it's not a contemporary fake, which, contemporary fakes can be actually quite valuable. Canada. All right. They can actually be quite valuable, guys. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. I actually have a few contemporary fakes, but we won't talk about that. Clearly, they're not contemporary fakes because they are 90% silver. And why would you fake a coin in 90% silver if you're just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it wouldn't make any sense. So to me, they're fakes made to fool collectors. And as such, this goes in a different binder. We're not going to have enough room. Never do. I can never keep up with Canada, man. Never keep up with Canada. Canada. There's just so many good deals Canada offers, Oh, do quarters go in here? I don't think quarters go in here. Nope. All right, we might be good. Yeah, you're out of here. Quarters don't go in here. These are half dimes and dimes only. And 20-cent pieces. They go in here. Now you're asking yourself, who the hell makes 20-cent pieces? Actually, more places than you might think. All right, we still got 2 slots in here. Good job. All right. Yeah. We still got a bunch of Canadian coins to put in the other outfit. That's not good. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, God, that's heavy. What are you? Oh, I know what you are. You're Mexico. See if I'm right. Yep. Mexico is heavy. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We got some Mexican coins, so we're going to have to... Why is that so... Is this thing not plugged in? Hello, McFly. Oh, I see. All right, you guys might actually be able to hear the music now. I gotta get into the music. All right, Mexico. We need another page, I think. I think we're out of room in here. But for now, we're just putting everything in its place, so we're not going to get too... Yeah, we need a whole new page. Who needs you? I've got Mexico. And we need Dominican Republic. It's going in there too. I'm eating right. I'm living good. Doing everything I thought I would. I should have left you a long time ago. Who needs you? I've got Mexico. And Peru. Don't forget Peru. Woohoo! So anyway, I don't know. It's been fun talking to you guys. I'm gonna put all this stuff up. But we can keep chatting while I put stuff up. So I gotta do this once a week these days, but trust me, that trend is not gonna continue. It is unsustainable as my paychecks are not infinite, nor are my savings. And I've actually been trying to take advantage of the lower premiums because I feel like a lot of people are going after the bullion stuff now. And I feel like this is an opportunity for me to really capitalize and get some old Dominican Republic pesos at pretty reasonable rates, you know? Even if they aren't exactly... I mean, I'm not going to say it was the bargain of the century, but it is a coin I've been trying to get for a while, and I saw one, and I grabbed it. I took the opportunity. I seized the day. There's a few coins like that I've been grabbing lately, as you guys know. But I don't want to forget that there's, a difference between collecting and stacking. And you know what? Let's see if any of these are Latin nations. Because Brazil, no, that's in a different folder because they speak Portuguese. Don't ask me. There's no real rhyme or reason. There's no real rhyme or reason. Guatemala goes in here. Okay. So we'll put Guatemala in here on this new page we just created. There we go. Franklin Mint, give us Guatemala. Oh, holata, Guatemala. All right. Boy, something about them Spanish coins are just heavy because this thing isn't nearly as thick and luxurious as some of the other binders, but man, it has a lot of density. Oh, it's a very dense read. Oh dear God, the stickers came out. Everybody's stickers fell out. Oh man. We know some of these cool cats. All right. Anyway, let me zip that up. All right, we got the Commonwealth. Oh, the Commonwealth covers a lot of ground. We're gonna put Commonwealth stuff in here, and I got it right here. Let's look at review. Bahama Mama on Australia. A lot of Australia. That's Canada. What the hell, Bobby? Australia. Well, not so much from the Commonwealth this month. These are pretty cool though. We like these. And again, we'll come back and organize all this crap at a later time. If everything goes well today, I have a very nice coin from the Commonwealth that I want to win. So wish me luck out there, guys, because it's this is a 1 year type issue coin. Honestly, mention that they only made these for 1 year, so I now have a complete set of the 1910 shilling. All right. Anyway, yeah. Now we gotta go back to Canada and put that 9 in there. And if I remember right, we only had a few slots left open. Hold on, is any of this thing the Commonwealth? Let's check. There ought to be something from the Commonwealth. Palestine probably counts. But not in 1976, it doesn't. It probably did at one time, though. Senegal, Cambodia, Botswana. Botswana was probably counted at one time. No, not really. Maybe. At one time, I'm sure they all did. The British used to run the show, guys. I don't know if you know that. It used to be their show. We were just kind of onlookers, huh? And then one day in 1776, a bunch of hapless clowns got together, huh? Now, if you ask some people, they call them, what was it? Colonialism, colonizers, evil colonizers. Huh? All right, anything going in here? Let's see. You know, oddly enough, nothing's going in here. I could put these in there, but I don't feel like stickering them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write on the bag what I paid. It's going to save me a lot of time. I'm not going to sit here and waste space on this stuff. But we got those for $20 a piece, as you may recall at the coin show. So no, and we do have a big old stack of them too. So, but they're in capsules. I don't like putting capsules in binders, man. If I can help it. Oh, that one's heavy too. Woo! Silver dollars are heavy. Good God. All right, what we got here? Capsules. Woo! I kind of contradict myself. All right, I don't have any oversized flips, so we're not going to mess with this binder. Oh, matter of fact, we're going to put it back. Nothing good can come from that binder. Nothing good at all. Now, there's lots of good coins in that binder. Don't get me wrong. I'm sweating here, guys. I'm getting a workout. Cardio. All right. Canada, the big binder. Check that out. Woo! Man, the big binder. The big boy binder. Let's see if we got any room in here for anything. Oh, my God. We don't. Oh, my God. We filled up the whole... I ain't even got room for more pages. I gotta stop getting Canadian coins and flips. And as you may or may not recall, we did buy some Canadian dollars at the coin show. But we are not putting them in there either. They're all going to the same place. Not there. They're going to go in a separate tub, the kind of loosey-goosey tub. All right. So, hashtag no man's land. Now, one of these days, I might get bored. We'll grab that tub and we'll put everything in flips and make new binders. Or we put everything in boxes instead of binders. I don't know. There's got to be an efficient way to do this. Let me know in the comments if you think of one. But, yeah, we're going to call this video Spring Cleaning. We're spring cleaning our coin collection. Renegades, what are you whimpering about? Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug, honey? So Renegade is my mom's cat, but apparently, Renegade has become my cat. I was not consulted. But that's okay. That's okay. Renegade is just all right with me. Eva's not a big fan, but you know, bless her heart, Eva does kind of keep to herself, so it's not all bad. All right, England. We got England here. England. We're out of space, so we're gonna have to get a new page for England. A new page for England. And here are English coins that we got. Ooh, nice. All 50% as I recall, which isn't the best, but it is what it is. You know, if you're in England this is actually a decent way to stack. I'm going to tell you guys why. VAT taxes, right? VAT. You guys know about VAT? So there's several Democrats in the United States who want to bring VAT tax to the United States, right? So it's like basically a sales tax. They call it value added tax. And certain categories of items have, qualify, and other ones don't. So if it's necessities, a lot of times, a lot of the countries won't charge VAT tax. But if it's anything they consider non-essential or scrupulous, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Anything that's not absolutely essential, they're going to charge you VAT on. They're going to hit you with that VAT tax, and they're going to hit you hard. So if you're buying bullion, right? Here's a hunk of bullion. You're going to pay a VAT tax. Depending on what country you're in, it could be 20, it could be 30%, 40%. And that is how they pay for their free medical or whatever. Whatever that country decides it pays for, that's what it pays for. But the thing is, right? If you're in England and you're buying 50% silver, previously circulated coins, or sterling, previously circulated coins, they don't charge you VAT, as far as I understand it. Now, that may have changed, but that was last I knew. Oh, here's a character. Let's check this out. Here's a character. I want you guys to see this. Look at that. Isn't that something? Yeah. Yeah, there's a character. Good guy. All right. This is... Oh, God, we're out of room. And this is the most packed. We're going to make a new album. We don't have a choice because... Yeah, this is Switzerland, Austria, and Netherlands, Belgium. That's it. And it's the fullest, heaviest binder you'll ever see. I got literally nowhere else to put it. So I'm gonna grab a new binder, and we're at another binder. So hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought. Spring cleaning continues. I gotta say, so Walmart had these on sale for $1 each, and I bought them out. Like, I bought boxes and boxes of these binders, and I do not regret it. It's a nice purchase. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pause it while I do it. I'm gonna take all the Austrian coins out. Austria is gonna be its own thing. All right, so give me a sec. So the beautiful thing about coins, guys, is that you can always further categorize them, and you can always further separate them. So, for example, that binder that had the Canadian stuff in it, I could go as far as to go, quarters get their own binder, halves get their own binder, dollars get their own binder, on and on. Or I could do all sterling of each of those get their own binder, and on and on and on. I'm sure eventually we'll get there. If current trends, oh God, what are you? This is my catch-all, and it's full. Okay, this is for odds and ends, guys. This is your Sri Lankas and your Panama. What are you? Oh, Niue. Niue, shouldn't that be in the, it's in an oversized holder. Yeah, okay. So that should have gone in the capsule folder. Okay. Well, anyway, so this is the catch-all. And Sweden is in here. And I know Panama's in here. I know we got some Panama stuff. Philippines is in here. We got some Filipino stuff, as you can see. But you're saying, Josh, shouldn't the Philippines be in the U.S. stuff? Well, sure. All right. Yeah, I think we're out of room, man. This thing's overflowing. I might have to give Panama Put Panama in the Austrian binder is what we'll do. Panama and Austria, that doesn't even make sense, does it? Can you guys find a tie between Panama and Austria that's especially compelling? I can tie Mexico and Austria. Yeah, that's a hard sell. That's okay. What do you guys think of these flag deals? The flags. I think they're pretty cool. Nice little way to get some fractional silver. I wouldn't pay any kind of real premium for them, personally, but that doesn't mean, I mean, look, anytime you get something fractional at a low premium, you won. I don't know if you guys knew that. Alright, we got Sweden. I think we just passed Sweden. Here's Sweden. Alright. Okay, Sweden. We're still on Sweden. This whole page, I got pages and pages of Swedish coins. Good golly. Alright, here we go. Sweden ends and we get into the Philippines here. So, we're going to go ahead and put those two Swedish coins there. Right. Moving right along. Now we got to find room for the Philippine coins we pulled out. Alright, we just need a whole new page, so we're going to put a new page in. Try to fit it in. Alright, that mission's complete. Alright. And how do you feel about gold backs? Woo, and silver backs? Personally, the silverback, like my silverbacks are cool, the ones I make. Oh, Finland, that goes into Spain. So we gotta go back to Spain. Okay. Alright, and then we gotta get the US 10-cent coins. And we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. This has to be it. Finland goes in Spain, and then these coins, we got a Merc dime, a 38S quarter, a 26p, a 1853p 3 center, and a 1898p barber dime. Yep, they all go in here. Now I got a cracked die quarter somewhere in this damn folder. I just don't know where in the hell I put it. We're out of room. We need a new page. Surprise, surprise. Now a lot of this stuff I just put in rolls now, But if it ends up in a flip, I put it in there. So anyway, what do you guys think? Where's all this headed? I like to think we're going somewhere interesting, and the optimist in me wants to think that here's what I'll say. The markets have already surprised me. I thought we were in a bubble. The 3 years that the market didn't really move, the Dow Jones and all that. I thought we were at the peak of a bubble, like it was about to deflate. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong, guys. You know, look at what the Dow Jones has done since. Oh my gosh, since January. You know, actually, was it January? No, it was November. Yeah, since November. The Dow Jones has just lost its ever-loving mind. It's up thousands of points. And that's pretty amazing, guys. But, like I said, this is all based on, or mostly based on, faith in AI. The excitement for AI. And I think that excitement is misplaced. I think ultimately AI is going to end up being a net negative for Western culture, because it is simply automation under a different name. It could actually be dangerous too. Like, there is real potential for damage, permanent damage to our. Are we out of room again? We cannot be out of room again. We are out of room again. We need a whole new page. Oh wow, that is just crazy. I tell you guys. I'm just gonna slide it in here for now. Famous last words, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slide it in the little pocket until actual room is made. All right. Well, anyway, cool kids, check it out. The question is when. When is all this going to change? When is it going to make sense to be stacking silver? Last time I checked, silver was up, and we're over 25. And I wanted to go back down to 12. Ha! All I'm saying is I could fill a lot of binders with $12 an ounce silver. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. My God, I gotta lift all this up, take it out to the car, drive to the storage place. I got all these fun non-silver coins to deal with too. But you guys have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed our little Monday morning chat. I hope you all had a resplendent Easter. And remember, Istar is the basis for that. But we can call it whatever we want. That's fine. And have an amazing day. Find all the collectibles of your dreams. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. I'm trying to show them to you. I have shown you so many different things. And guys, I'm going to have to slow down my purchases, but that doesn't mean we can't go back through memory lane or talk about, pertinent, awesome, fun little topics. I had one I was thinking about, but I'm going to wait wisely because it could be actually pertinent to my life. So I'm going to hold off until the smoke is clear. But I had an idea today for a video involving, it's a big question. When should you stack? And what are some circumstances where stacking actually could, destroy you? Yeah. Anyway, we'll say that for another time. Thanks for watching again. Like, share, subscribe. And wow, I really appreciate all the comments, all the thoughts, and all the ways that you guys make me stay on the YouTubes. And I really appreciate it. Ciao for now. Haha.